Well, hello, I'm Elle Mae, and I'm coming to you live from my living room during the quarantine in March 26, 2020, and I am going to teach you how to do a lap dance. So I'm freshly showered, no makeup, and I'm wearing just the things needed for a lap dance. Now, because it's a quarantine and everybody is at home, I thought this would be perfect time to do this with no makeup. Hair isn't done. It's great. I thought it'd be a good time to do a lap dance. Something fun, cute, sassy, to keep us feeling sexy, to keep us active, to keep us moving. So this is what we're gonna do tonight. It's gonna be great. I took just a few basic things from what I was wearing after getting out of the shower. So at this point, I would recommend that you wear one of your sweethearts, or your favorite shirt, button down preferably. That's what you want to wear first to get started for this number. If you want to do it this way, you can always change your movements however you'd like to make it more basic and to make it harder or more complicated, and that's cool too. I'm having a beer. I worked all day at my other job, so I'm enjoying my evening. It's like 8, so great. Whew. Almost to the weekend, another more day. Okay, so we are gonna do one that you guys are all familiar with. It's a short song. So when you're doing this number for a lap dance, if any of you guys have been to a lap dance class of mine, you are familiar with this number. You might have seen it performed, and I had some of my performers perform it a couple of times as well. So what you want to do is you want your movements to be slow and sensual. If you are struggling with slow and sensual, fake it. Whether you're just dancing for one person or dancing for a crowd of people or just dancing for yourself, if you are shying away from your audience, then your audience is going to feel that. So even if you don't feel confident, if you pretend like you're confident, then nobody's going to know any difference. It's called acting. That's great, right? So act. And the more you act a certain way, the actual stronger you're actually going to feel that emotion or that feeling. So you don't feel confident, act. Pretend like you're an actor and act confident. Say, okay, I'm just going to pretend like I'm confident. After a while, you will feel confident. So you're going to start with your movements nice and basic and slow, and we're going to go through those to get started. So I'm wearing a button-down shirt. I'm wearing a bra and underwear, and that is what I've got going on tonight. Nice, basic, simple, because we are at home. It's a quarantine, so this is an easy outfit for you to put on to do this number too, okay? So your first movements is you're just going to be moving your hips back and forth. So hip, you're going to push your hip out. And what you're going to do is it's roll your hip around and go up on your toe. I don't know if you can see my toe. There we go. And you're going to go up on your toe just a little bit. Now do it with the other side. So up on your toe just a little bit. You're going to bring your booty around forward. If you're having a hard time doing this movement, you can always just shake something. Just move it nice and easy and slow, simple, cake. Otherwise, adding that flair with your hip and throwing your hip up and around is great. And then do it to the other side. And I call these figure eights because you're going to go one side and the next. And you're making a figure 8 on the floor with your hips, okay? So if you're doing it for a partner, maybe you want to start with your back to them so that you can't see they can't see your face. So part of your reveal for your burlesque number, your lap dance number, your reveal is actually your face. So maybe you want to start this way, hip, 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 hip. Like I said, if you don't feel comfortable doing figure 8s, just move your hips around. You can move them nice and easy. If you have hip problems or knee problems, the idea is just little movements. So, or make them big movements. It doesn't matter. Your partner or partners or yourself, whatever makes you feel sexy is going to portray to your audience. So that's where you want to get started. So we've done some hip movements. Great. We did them facing away from our partner. Hip, 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 hip. And then there comes to a point in the song and you're going to turn around. And you're going to look right at your partner or the person you're doing your lap dance for, right? And you're going to keep doing that movement. And you got this movement. Wherever you're moving is where your eye is going to follow, right? But if you add your hands into that mix, the eyes are going to go where your hands are traveling. So if you go down your leg, if you go up, so you start doing your hips, and you bring your hands up, your body, to your hair, eyes are following wherever your hands are going. And that's pretty darn sensual, pretty darn sexy, right? So when you're back to the audience, and you start moving your hips around like that, maybe you want to start touching yourself a little bit. In order to do burlesque, you have to learn to love yourself. Don't forget. It's one of the most important things. You can do it. I know you can. Okay, so we've turned around. Hands are going, hands are going, hands are going. All right, so we need a place for our partner to sit. It doesn't have to be in a chair. It can be on the edge of a table. It can be on a couch. It could be on a bed. You don't have to sit in a chair, but for this purpose we have a chair, right? So maybe I'm going to start facing away from them, and I'm going to start, so my partner is here, and I'm facing away from them, so you don't have to look them in the eye right off the bat, okay? And then I'm going to turn around, and I'm going to look right at them, and I'm going to look them right in the eye when I look at them. And then I'm going to walk toward them. So I'm going to walk around to the side of where their chair is. Excuse me, that's my dog. His name is Simon. Simon, would you mind? Thank you. So I walk around to the side, and I'm going to go, hey, it's great, it's good. Put your hand on the back of this chair for balance, and then maybe you're going to like push your chest right up into their face. Chest into the face, chest into the face. Hey, it's good, right? Turn around. Booty in the face, booty in the face, right? Then you're going to turn around and face them again. If you have some extra time, you can wiggle and worm all the way you want around them. And then there's going to be a beat, and it's going to go bam, and you're going to drop if you can. If you can't, the basic movement is you're just going to stick your leg out and run your hand down your leg, okay? If you're up for dropping, and I think you can do it, is what it's going to look like is you're going to, from the side, is you're going to drop down. Yes, you can do it. I know you can. So you just drop down to the side, and then your hand goes down your leg and back up. You can go all the way to your foot if you want, or you can just go to your knee, whatever's comfortable. When you're on the side of the chair, you have the chair to grab onto to help you with balance. So make sure you stretch before you get this part to this point in the song. Okay? So you just dropped. So you're here and you drop, leg out. And they're going to be surprised. Your person in this chair is going to be surprised. Oh, they just dropped. And you know where you're at right now? You are at crotch level. Oh yeah. And you're also, if they're sitting in a chair, you're also slightly below them. There is a certain allure about looking up at a person and being seductive. So you're here and you drop down. Maybe you just want to look up into their eyes just a little bit. Or maybe you don't. Maybe you're too shy and your eyes go down. And then you just follow your leg down and come back up. And follow your leg down and come back up. Maybe you never make eye contact. Huh? Maybe you make all sorts of eye contact. Bring your foot in, and then what you're going to do is you're going to kind of crawl up their sides. So they're sitting here. They're going to crawl up, crawl up, crawl up, crawl up. Your movements are going to look like this. Crawl, 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 crawl. Okay? Now this isn't necessarily the same kind of lap dance that you're going to see at an exotic nightclub, a strip club. Maybe this isn't what you would see in a movie, anything like this. This is just a fun, basic choreographed lap dance routine for people who maybe want to try doing a lap dance for their partner. Easy. So no judgment. You can adjust these movements however you'd like and however you think is most comfortable. But crawl, crawl, crawl. You're getting close. Maybe breathing in their ear. maybe lightly brushing their hair with your lips. Great. So when you go down, you're gonna go down, drop, and down your leg, back up, down your leg, back up, and crawl, 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 crawl. Remember, movement abbreviated, leg out, and slide, and back up, and slide, and back up. Cool, huh? Easy, super fun, very sexy. You have to make sure that you are looking your partner right in the eye when you choose to look right at them. And maybe you're gonna smile a little bit and kind of giggle, and that's okay. I should give you a forewarning. If your partner has never had a lap dance by you, you wanna tell them to have a seat and to sit on their hands. And if they say, oh, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to stand it, and you say, for this 3 minutes and for how long I've worked, you can sit on your hands for 3 minutes. And you tell them that, and then they just have to sit there. They sit there like this, whatever. Have them sit on their hands, because you've worked really hard and you've gotten the gumption to do it. Otherwise, if they put their hands on you while you're doing this, you're never gonna finish your number. So, stick with it, tell them to sit on their hands for 3 minutes. And then whatever happens afterwards is what happens. Okay, so we just did this, we just did that, we just did this, we just did that. All right, cool. And you've crawled up. Hey, if you have some extra time, chest in the face. Chest in the face, if you feel ready to do that, give it a shot. Bend your knees a little bit. It helps with your body rolls, okay? This is one of Andy's shirts that I always loved him wearing. So I've taken it from his closet. So finding your partner's old shirt is kind of a fun thing to do if you have a partner. If you don't, find one of your favorite shirts to wear. Idea is you have a button down. All right, so song changes and you step. And step behind their chair. Now they don't know what's coming at this point, and that's part of the allure. You don't know what's going on because you're behind them now. So when you're behind them, you're gonna run your hand down the front of their chest, right here, right? Maybe along the side. So run down the front with one hand, run down the front with the other hand, and both hands. You're gonna come back up, and you're gonna play with their hair, play with their head. If they don't have any hair, you're gonna rub their head like a genie. You know, lean over, maybe breathe in their ear, or just lightly whisper. You can even lick the back of their ear if you choose to, if that's what you decide to do for your sweetheart or partner. And then you're gonna walk around the front. Walk, 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 walk. While you're walking around the front, you're going to start to very slowly unbutton your shirt. You're gonna let them see you start unbuttoning your shirt. But you're not gonna show them everything yet. You're sitting back here in this chair. You're not gonna let them see what's up. So maybe you're gonna say, hey, this is cool, I'm showing you a little bit. And then you turn behind, and then maybe you're slowly pulling it off so they don't see the front yet, right? And you're gonna drop it. You can drop your shirt down like this, or you can take it off. And then when it comes time, you're gonna turn it around and throw it at them. Bam! Ha! They love it. Everybody loves it. Everyone loves having someone take off their clothes and then those clothes being thrown at them. I kid you not. Male, female, everybody else, doesn't matter. Take off your clothes and throw them at me. Like you want to have sex with me. Everyone's like, yay, that's great. Okay, so you've taken off your shirt. Dun, dun, dun. Not letting them see. Take off. Here. Turn around, throw it at them. Easy, right? Okay, cool. Now you've gotten to this point in the song, and then you're gonna come down, and now it's time to do some floor stuff. So here you are, and you're down here. Then you're gonna roll over, maybe toward them so they can see just a little bit better. And you're gonna be on the floor. You can't see me on this camera. Okay, so you're down here on the floor, and then you're gonna do leg up, and leg up. Okay, maybe both legs up. Do like a little U with your feet. If you want to see what that looks like, it looks like this. You can do it from the side or you can do it facing them. So you can do leg up and down, leg up and down, leg up. Yes, those are my knees cracking. You can open them. You can close them again. Plant your feet. Plant your hands. Thrust your hips. And thrust them again. It's good. And then maybe you want to roll up, however you want to roll up to get up so you're facing them. Now when you roll up, then you're going to do this whole thing where you're kind of climbing up to them snaky legs here, and you're going to climb up them almost. Your hands on their knees, maybe go between their legs. If that's what you choose to do, and dip down, right? Like that. Around, up. Song is done. How are you going to finish? Well, that's up to you. You can, if you're capable, you can climb across them and sit on their lap this way. You can sit on the edge of their lap this way. You can do a nice dominant stance and put your foot right between their legs across here. Okay? You can do whatever you want. You can just stand there if that's more comfortable for you. Put your hand on the back of your head. Be all goddess-like because we are all goddesses. Hey, cool. So, those are some of your options for how to finish the song. Now, I have a little guy that I was going to put in this chair, but I'm afraid that it'll take away from the seriousness of the song. So, I have this guy out of the room, dog. But I thought maybe this might be a little much for me to do a lap dance with. And he's got a little cupid and an arrow, a bow thing. Maybe it might be a little much. So, but at the same time, I kind of wanted to see so you get perspective. I think it's going to make it too funny, and I'm going to start laughing hysterically. So we're going to take him out of here. So a lot of times I'll have a stuffy or something that I'll use for that. Hey, when you're buttoning your shirt, don't button all your buttons. Keep the top ones open. So you only want to have about 3 buttons buttoned. Keep your bottom ones open as well because that's going to give you freedom of movement with your legs. And it's also going to sneak a peek at what's underneath, right? So when you're moving, so you only want to have like 2 or 3 buttons buttoned on your shirt. You don't want it to be too revealing right off the bat, but you also don't want to be struggling to get your clothes off at the same time. So that's how that goes. Okay, so we're going to try doing this song, and then you guys are just going to have to practice. It's going to be awesome. All right. My name is Elle Mae. I hope that you enjoy your dance. All right, I'll turn it up. Give me 1 second to cue music. Let's see. Okay. Okay, beginning of song, right? So you're facing away from your partner. So you round the chair. Just how you love can do what no one else can. Around. Got me looking so crazy right now. Down. Got me looking so crazy right now. Got me looking so crazy right now. Your touch got me looking so crazy right now. chair to the back side. Down the chest.
When I talk to my friends so quietly, who you think he is? Look at what you've done
Both
to
hands.
me. Tennis shoes don't even need to buy a new dress. You and me, ain't nobody else to
And
impress.
walk around.
It's the way that you know what I thought I know.
Let's see you take it off.
And my heart skips when I'm with you. But I still don't understand just how you love can do what no one else can. Got me looking so crazy right now. You lost. Got me looking so crazy right now. Got me looking so crazy right now. You touch. Got me looking so crazy right now. Got me hoping you save me right now. You kiss. Got me hoping you save me right now. Looking so crazy lost. Got me looking so crazy lost.
And again.
Got me looking so crazy right now. You touch. Got me looking so crazy
Between
right
your
now.
legs. So,
Hoping you page me right now.
and then dive into the leg.
Hoping you save me right now. Looking so crazy lost. Got me looking so crazy lost.
And then you're gonna finish and climb across and sit, or whatever it is that you want to do, however you want to finish the song. Huh? Okay, so that is a basic lap dance for you to do with your partner or partners or by yourself or just to feel sexy. It's a good workout. I'm actually sweating just a little bit, so it's nice to get up and move, as we say in our houses, in our flannels and our PJs, and trying to figure out what to make of all of this changing, crazy, weird world. I appreciate you guys watching. I appreciate you guys being here. Thank you for allowing me this evening so I could dance with you. This is Simon. I'm Elle Mae. This is what's his name? I'm not quite sure. So I've been teaching burlesque instruction for 6 years. I've worked with hundreds, if not thousands, of students, put on tons and tons of productions, and about 8,563,000 classes. That's what it feels like sometimes. And I love instructing. And I love seeing all you guys having a great time and enjoying yourselves and feeling confident about yourselves and your bodies. So feel free to drop any questions if you'd like. Shoot me a private message. I'm on Venmo, I'm on PayPal if you want to send me a tip for hosting a class, but it keeps my studio open during this difficult time. Please know that I love you and I think that you're fabulous. And don't forget, no matter what, you are awesome. So stay sexy. Have a great night, everybody. Bye.